Welcome to another episode of Parlay Revival. Our circumnavigation of New Zealand had gotten off to a horrible start when the deck ripped clean off the hull while flying our spinnaker. It is so horrible. But now we were faced with another disaster, an awful knocking sound coming straight out of our Saildrive.
Something's going clunk, 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 clunk inside the Saildrive.
As an engineer, I was going through the process of elimination, but up until now had not been able to find the cause of the knocking noise.
I hate it when I have no answers, but I don't know why the Saildrive is making this noise.
But the next thing to eliminate was the whole clutch assembly itself, so out it came.
So we're about to arrive in Pai here. I've had the whole cone clutch assembly out. Everything's just spinning so nicely. Bearings look perfect, both sides.
So with the clutch assembly looking to be okay, my attention turned back to the propeller and the lower unit. What could possibly be making this noise? My plan was to get the prop spinning as we motored with the other engine with the clutch assembly removed. If the sound persists, that completely eliminates the clutch assembly. The problem is, the prop kept folding as soon as we motored ahead, so we were having trouble getting it to spin the shaft to see if that was the culprit or not.
The prop's folded itself. Tori's going to jump in right now and just see what's going on. Maybe. Hold the ladder, Okay, so we're going to start moving, then flick it up to give it a little jump start if you can. It's making that noise. That's it. Well done, Tori.
Oh.
It's making that noise. It's the prop.
Yeah,
It's something down there. Yes. We've eliminated something. Good stuff. It's something to do with the prop or the blower end.
Well done. Thanks.
Well done, Tori. Okay, Tori spun the prop. There's no cone clutch assembly even in it. We can haul out right here in Opua. Reese is the yard manager, and we met him in Tonga. Super cool guy. So I think we've got a plan in place. I just have to ring Yanmar and just triple check that the SD60 will just bolt straight in place of where this SD50 was. Let's go. I'm just gonna put it back together for now so I can get into the marina on 2 engines. And she goes for now.
So the SD60 you heard me just mention was previously offered to us by Grant, one of our followers from Auckland. So the plan was to send Ollie and Tori on a road trip to go pick it up, while the rest of us got ready to do an emergency haul out of Parlay.
Back at the helm.
Back at work, guys.
Listen, day 5, baby, let's go.
We've been on the boat.
How's the sailing education going?
Oh, it's great. It's awesome. We're learning slowly.
Do you know how to sail yet?
No.
No? Yeah, we're gonna get ready to dock.
That.
Not quite. You know, Ollie said he could do it with his eyes closed. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Nah.
And then you pull. Oh, that's what Katie told me.
No, I'll show you again. So it's under, but then you go back over yourself,
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
and then back through.
Exactly.
Oh. You can sometimes do a little slip knot there, so that it's just bang. And you pull it through. Yeah.
Why are you such a better teacher than I am?
That made a lot
So
more
if there's a cleat or bollard and you get a loop on the end, you don't really want to just put it straight over, because if the boat moves forward and then back, it can come undone. So you always go through the middle of a cleat and then wrap the ends over like that, and that won't come undone. Ollie, there's a chance that you have to throw the line. So you make a few coils in your dominant hand, and then make a few more and take it in your other hand, like that. And then you're throwing that and releasing that at the same time. If I do this right, I should be able to go right up over the solar panels. You ready? Into the back solar panel. You want to practice? Yeah. Stand on that so we don't lose the line. Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Good job.
Tori?
Oh,
Weak.
nearly.
That's really good though. That was a 5 meter throw. So I think we're just going to crack on with some more troubleshooting. So we've got the dive set up. We're going to go under and we're going to take the prop off. The problem is the bolts are Loctited on and we're going to be in the water with nothing to really hold ourselves. Remember, we've already established that it is either the prop or the lower unit. Everything above there has been disconnected. So we're just trying to figure out what exactly it is. We're just going to go down with one tank. We'll just share it. We're only going 1/2 meter deep. But the key to this is holding that bag underneath when I'm working. Katie's going to come down with me. Yep.
For this marina water? I can't wait.
And catch anything I drop. And just hold it direct, like open, like that, under exactly what I'm doing. Because there's all sorts of parts to this folding prop. Wow. Can't see shit. Oh, so here's the game plan. 4mm Allen key, 3 bolts, that takes the anode off, anode in the bag. There's 3 6mm Allen bolts, they come off. They're going to be Loctited, so they're going to be super hard. Then there's these pins. I got to knock those pins out. I got a little hammer there. Tap the pins out, and then 3 blades will come off. And then there's another 6mm bolt, which is holding the main locking nut. That is a 24mm. That's that big socket there. Just snap the wood. And then if we do get that one off, then the whole thing's gonna come off.
All done?
The folding prop off underwater.
Woohoo!
When I picked that
No
up,
wonder
when we
you were
took
like
that off,
sinking.
I was like sinking like a stone.
You were. I was like, what's wrong? And he's like, oh. It's a lot heavier than I thought.
Bye. What did you do?
Oh,
Don't want to talk about it.
but I will.
Yeah.
Jose's got a beer here, and he's got a cup full of WD-40, which we were rinsing out the socket that I just used underwater, and he just grabbed the cup. Did you swallow some?
No.
Oh.
No, I knew immediately. It was,
You just hear this. Wash it down, Jones. There you go.
I tasted like shit.
Do you want some mouthwash or something? It's actually CLR, which is calcium, lime, and rust remover. And aren't your teeth calcium? Sorry, Joe.
It's all rinsed out now.
I'm gonna put the cone clutch and everything back in the Saildrive, put it all back together. We've got no prop on now. We're gonna run it, put it in gear, out of gear, see if it's making any clunking noises. If it is, then it's that bottom end of the Saildrive leg. Also, in about 20 minutes, Eric Deuce is coming to the boat. This is the original videographer for Parlay. I met him in the BVIs. He was salvaging boats and filming things and stuff when he was there. I met him at the bar. He ended up coming on Parlay for, must have been 6 months, but he did like the first 3, maybe 4 episodes of Parlay Revival.
Who's a good boy, Marty?
Okay,
Who's a good boy?
if you don't say anything, see who he goes for. That's true love. So I got so much respect and love for this guy. I haven't seen him since he left the boat all those years ago. But anyway, I'm gonna try and get this back together before he comes. Let's go. Moment of truth.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Now you go into gear. Yeah. You can hear it. There we go. Props off. and it's still making that noise. So there's something wrong inside the lower unit in the leg of that Saildrive. It's the only thing it can be. All right, now we know what we got to do. Hey!
Long time no see.
Wow, it's been too long.
That's been crazy.
What's your
Hi,
name?
I'm Bailey.
That's Bailey.
Nice
Colin,
to meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
I recognize him now, Colin.
Yeah.
Early.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's
Cheers,
fine.
Steve.
Connected.
Yeah. Okay.
Morning, guys. Okay, so there's a good chance that we're able to haul out today. The guys picked up the SD60 last night.
So we just drove for the last 8 hours to grab this part for the engine that Colin needs.
And the guy Grant ended up giving it to us. He wouldn't take my money. So Grant, I know you're watching, thank you so much. It was running perfectly when he ripped it out of his boat, so hopefully it's still the same. I'm going to put new prop seals and stuff in here and obviously fill it with fresh oil and give it a bit of a birthday, but whole different clutch design. The SD50 that we have in the boat uses a cone clutch, and they're so prone to slipping, meaning you go in and out of gear and it doesn't really turn the prop. This has clutch plates, so whole different design. So it'd be a nice upgrade for us, and it's 2015, so a couple years newer than the ones we have down there anyway. First thing we're going to do is take this off, because on his boat it was a Leopard 48. He had the prop shafts facing forward like that, and the prop in forward was pulling the boat. On our boat, the props are on the other side and pushing when we're in forward. So I'm gonna have to spin this around 180 degrees regardless, but pretty exciting to have this all happen so quickly. Dotty. This oil is milky, but we just found, where's that piece, Joe? Got a whole bunch of braided line, and if some of that braid got in there, there would have been some water in the oil and it's emulsified. And you have milky oil. We'll put new oil and new seals. Ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that
baby.
was easy.
So it's looking like we're about to haul out. I've just marked up where the bulkheads are. This is the primary bulkhead with the masters. Definitely, we're going on a trailer, so I definitely want one of the pads under here. This is where the end of the salon is.
Yeah,
Where the doors open, and this is the engine room one. So 3 pads on each side. Should be super well supported. As you know, these are the strongest bulkheads on any Lagoon 450 on the planet.
Manifestations. We will haul out today. Our haul out will go smoothly. Our circumnavigation will continue. Positive affirmations. Put it out there so that everything happens. This is really helpful. We can just
All right, it's time. Moving over to the haul out slip. We've only got one engine, so, and there's a mad current. The tide's obviously going out, and all the water in the bay here is just heading out to sea. So it's going to be really hard for me to get off the dock with one engine.
Did you just call it an engine?
Yeah, what do you call it? But fear not, we have Shane, the dock master, pulling us around. What up, Shane?
Hey, Colin.
We got this? Cheers, Shane.
All good. Keep going.
All right, it's happening. Time to haul out. We got the trailer under. We got 3 pads each hull with the foam on top. So feel pretty good about it. Okay, this is the culprit to all our issues. We don't know what's going on in there. Feels okay, right?
Yeah, same sound as the other side.
There's no play in it, but so we got to take, drain all the oil, get this off, get it all out, pull the prop shaft out, have a little inspection. Let's go. Woohoo! Found it. Broken tooth. There it is. Look, every time it gets to there, it's probably going clunk, clunk, clunk. That's good news, man. We found it.
Yeah, how long will it take to get one is the...
Well, I might be able to steal it straight out of that one upstairs.
Possibly, yeah.
That's just the
If they
prop
have
shaft.
it, yeah.
At least get us going. Could splash today.
There you go.
Okay. What do we got here, guys?
I reckon if that fits, we're golden.
That looks way better, right?
This is the piece we
Oh, it's different. These gears are different. These have got a curve in them. And that's a way bigger drive down the bottom there.
So if this SD60 had exactly the same prop shaft, it would have been possible to swap them out and literally get right back in the water to continue our circumnavigation.
This is the SD60, it's even worse. So they need to either machine this and put a sleeve over it, or fill it and then machine it down. But we don't want to put that straight back in and put new seals on it because it will leak water and we'll end up with the same problem with emulsified oil.
So it was looking like I had to replace the whole Saildrive, unless I could just swap out the legs.
Here she comes.
This one has that too, right?
There we go. This is the SD50 leg. Okay, SD50, SD60. Very, very different. So that's out of the question.
It's not that I didn't want to replace the whole Saildrive. I just hadn't heard back from Myanmar yet, and I wasn't even sure if the SD60 would fit exactly in the same place as the SD50. So many of the parts look different to me at first glance.
It's got a bigger drive, more teeth. It's got a thin drive, less teeth on the spline.
And all we wanted was to get back in the water as soon as possible to continue our circumnavigation of New Zealand, as we had a long way to go.
So now we've got to try to see if that is going to fit on the end of that engine. So the first thing I got to do is unbolt bell housing, undo the engine mounts, move the engine forward. That's it. We are free. There we go. Split. So now I just take these bolts up and then this thing will come out. Nothing even looks the same. Way bigger. It's got like a square head on it. Shift assembly's different. This is different. This is longer. Ay, ay, ay. This looks higher than this. You gotta be kidding me, eh?